I think one of the main obstacles still is that the students don't know all the questions to ask. The parents certainly don't know. And that is probably the greatest obstacle, is the unknown. So I would encourage parents to knock down the doors of guidance counselors and principals.
Apathy, just a really lack of know-how. I think we're dependent on this idea of the high school counselor. The high school counselor is somehow going to teach our children. So we have to get parents, we have to get tribal councils to do their jobs. We have to get higher education officers within our tribal communities or people that are volunteering those positions to do their jobs, to work directly with our youth, to develop camp initiatives where kids come in for a week and we give them the hard realities of the financial world, especially in relationship to college admittance and what it's going to take financially to do those kind of things. I mean, that becomes imperative. We have to do those things. I think overall, I think there's definitely efforts in Indian country to do those things, and we just have to keep increasing and get to the point where college looks like a viable route for any one of our children that wants it.
I think probably there's some cultural stigmas that have to be worked through. And of course, financial obstacles are universal. I think certainly Native Americans have a history of obstacles and oppression that just has to be overcome.
I think it's financial. That's first and foremost, especially with the difficult economic times that we're experiencing currently. I think a lot of parents are concerned, probably are not aware of the scholarships and other funding that is available at some of these state institutions.
I think a lot of kids have the idea that college isn't for them just because so many of our families didn't have access to that kind of education. So it's important to think about improving your self-esteem and really thinking of yourself as someone who can take their place among the highest levels of society.